give us some privacy for like 1 second?
Yeah, sure.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 details you probably missed in Mean Girls. Beware of spoilers.
I don't care how long it takes. I will keep you here all night.
We can't keep him past 4.
I will keep you here until 4.
Number 20. You go, Glen Coco. Without saying a word or showing his face properly, Glen Coco became one of the most iconic characters in Mean Girls. Remember the Christmas scene? Damian, dressed as Santa Claus, bursts into the class and hands out candy canes, only to give Glen Coco 4.
Fall for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco.
It's such a random moment made unforgettable by Damian's wild enthusiasm. But here's the kicker. The actor who played Glen didn't even know he'd be in the movie. Actor David Real had wandered onto set for a free lunch and somehow ended up immortalized in pop culture. Isn't that cool?
Candy cane grounds!
Okay, hurry up.
Even more amazing is the fact that Tina Fey named the character after her brother's friend, so Glen Coco is real. That's so fetch.
I was just like using random names, and it's just like my brother's friend, and I've ruined his life.
Number 19. Foreshadowing of Regina's accident. After Janis exposes everything she and Cady did to sabotage Regina, things get heated up. Furious and betrayed, Regina storms out while Cady chases her. Then she steps into the street and bam, she's hit by a bus.
So don't try to act so innocent. You can take that fake apology and shove it right up your hairy...
It's quite shocking, but not so random. Early in the film, Cady nearly gets hit by a bus on her first day.
I'm okay. Sorry. I'll be careful.
It's quick and easy to miss, but it could have been a clue. There's also Cady's unforgettable line about falling for Aaron, feeling like being hit by a big yellow school bus. Sounds like a metaphor for love, but was it just that?
But this one hit me like a big yellow school bus.
With all these little hints, it feels like Regina's accident was foreshadowed right from the beginning. We should have seen it coming. Number 18. Tim Meadows' injury. Principal Duval is one of the few people who sees how ridiculous all the teen drama is. As the school's weary but grounded authority, he does his best to hold things together.
Hell no, I did not leave the South Side for this.
Oh, crap! My hair!
All junior girls report to the gymnasium immediately! Immediately!
Here's a fun detail you might have missed. Throughout most of the movie, he's wearing a wrist cast, mostly noticeable during the chaotic gym assembly.
How many of you have ever felt personally victimized by Regina George?
In the story, it's blamed on the carpal tunnel, but in real life, Tim Meadows had broken his wrist before filming. Instead of recasting or hiding it, the filmmakers cleverly worked it into the script.
How was your summer?
I got divorced.
Oh. My carpal tunnel came back.
I win.
Yes, you do.
That's brilliant, isn't it? Because it kind of fits that an overworked principal will also have a chronic wrist illness. Number 17. The wrong class. We all know Cady grew up in Africa and eventually transformed into one of the plastics. But there's a small detail on her first day that feels off. In a quick montage, we see Cady walk into a classroom only for her teacher to yell at her in German.
Bleiben Ihren vorgenannten Platz.
It doesn't add up because Damian checks her schedule later and says she's taking Spanish, not German.
Health, Spanish. You're taking 12th grade calculus?
So what happened? Did Cady walk into the wrong class? Or does her Spanish teacher yell in German when angry? The film doesn't explain it, but it sticks out for its inconsistency. Maybe it's just Cady being overwhelmed on her first day, a painfully relatable experience we've all had. Either way, it's a fun little mystery.
The first day of school was a blur. A stressful, surreal blur.
Number 16. Ms. Norbury's pants. In the chaos of Cady's first day, it's easy to miss tiny slip-ups, like Ms. Norbury's magically changing pants. When Cady bumps into her, soda spills all over her baggy brown trousers.
Hey, everybody.
Oh,
God, I'm so sorry.
Moments later, when she's wiping them before Principal Duval walks in, they're suddenly black and more fitted. Like we said earlier, it's easy to miss.
My t-shirt's stuck to my sweater, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Is everything all right in here?
Still, we can't help but wonder, did Ms. Norbury change her trousers in front of her students? If she did, why is she still cleaning them? Unless she got a spare hidden in her desk. Unlikely. The only real explanation is that it's a continuity error. Let's be honest, it doesn't take away from the hilarious awkwardness that made Cady's first day unforgettable.
Well, welcome, Cady, and thank you, Mr. Duval.
Well, thank you.
Number 15, Friday the 13th. Janis and Damian are enjoying a scary movie night all alone when Cady walks in, delivering a perfect jump scare. For hardcore horror fans, it's pretty clear they're watching towards the ending of Friday the 13th Part 2. So it's understandable why they're so visibly shaken when Cady walks in dressed like a zombie bride from the Halloween party. That's not the only oddity worth noticing in the scene. After Cady takes them by surprise, the popcorn flies everywhere, yet in the very next shot, it seems to be all in the bowl. Did someone perform some sort of magic, or is it yet another plot hole?
Look, she's not gonna get away with this again, okay? We're gonna do something.
We are?
Number 14, misspelled word on the board. Even if you've seen Mean Girls a dozen times, there's a blink and you'll miss it moment hidden in Cady's awkward first day montage. When she asks to use the bathroom, look behind her science teacher. On the blackboard, silicone is clearly misspelled as silicone. Big difference.
Nice try. Have a seat.
Silicone is one of the elements taught in a science class, while silicone is used in plastic surgery. What we don't know is if it's an intentional joke showing how clueless or underqualified the teachers are.
Don't have sex, because you will get pregnant and die. Don't have sex in the missionary position. Don't have sex standing up. Just don't do it, promise?
Or perhaps it's just a genuine filming oversight. Or maybe it's a clever nod to the name plastics. After all, silicone fits the theme all too well. Whatever the case may be, it gives you another reason to rewatch this teen classic.
Of course, all the plastics are in the same gym class.
Who are the plastics?
They're teen royalty. If North Shore was Us Weekly, they would always be on the cover.
Number 13, Mrs. George wears pink on Wednesdays. One of the most ridiculous rules of being part of the plastics? On Wednesdays, they wear pink.
So we'll see you tomorrow.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
While Mrs. George isn't officially part of this elite group, it appears she adheres to their rules. When Cady visits Regina's home for the first time, Mrs. George is rocking a pink tracksuit, the plastic's signature color for Wednesdays.
Welcome to our home.
We all know she tries really hard to be a cool mom, throwing around slang, gossiping like a teen, and showing off awkward dance moves. She's like this hyper-involved, attention-seeking parent. She's cringy already, but following the plastics rules, that's next-level embarrassing if you ask us.
Mom, could you go fix your hair?
Okay. You girls keep me young. Oh, I love you so much.
Number 12, Animal Kingdom metaphors. In Mean Girls, Cady often compares high school to the African jungle, where animals struggle to survive. In her fantasies, classmates morph into wild animals, fighting over cheese, gathering around fountains, aggressively flirting. She even imagines pouncing on Regina like a jungle cat in the cafeteria. Since she knows the African jungle, it makes sense that this is how she processes high school chaos. The truth is, North Shore High indeed feels like a jungle where the strong prey on the weak. Even the school's lion mascot somehow reinforces this animal kingdom metaphor. The plastics are like the lions of the school. Just as lions rule the jungle, they rule North Shore.
Beware of the plastics.
Number 11, lesbian Lebanese joke. What sparked the beef between Janis and Regina? It goes way back to 8th grade, when Regina spread a rumor that Janis was a lesbian, leading to her being ostracized.
Oh my God, it's her dream come true, diving into a big pile of girls.
Towards the end of the film, Janis tells Kevin she's Lebanese.
You're Puerto Rican? Lebanese. I feel that.
They share a dance and even start dating. So Janis isn't a lesbian, at least not in this continuity. Let's be real, Regina isn't the brightest. It wouldn't be surprising if in 8th grade Regina confused lesbian with Lebanese. She's probably never even heard of the country. Even though the film doesn't confirm this mix-up, the joke plays into a long-running gag in pop culture where the two words get hilariously confused.
She ruins people's lives.
When we were 13, she made people sign this petition saying that Janis was—
Damian, please!
Number 10, Gretchen gets to wear hoops. The Plastics Clique and the primary source of the film's title is run by Regina George, at least initially.
And evil takes a human form in Regina George.
She dictates not only to the school at large, but also to her hangers-on, Karen Smith and Gretchen Wieners.
So fetch.
What is fetch?
Oh, it's like slang from England.
This includes forbidding them from wearing articles of clothing, like hoop earrings, because they're her thing, despite Gretchen receiving a pair of them from her parents as a Hanukkah gift.
And then for Hanukkah, my parents got me this pair of really expensive white gold hoops. And I had to pretend like I didn't even like them, and it was so sad.
However, once the Plastics have broken up at the film's end, Gretchen can be seen sporting a pair after all. Number 9, Regina's homeschooler beloved book. Regina is hardly an intellectual, but she's still quite a cunning, if cruel girl.
Don Schweitzer is a fat virgin.
Still half true.
She's also oddly disparaging and dismissive of homeschooling and those who experience it.
So you've actually never been to a real school before? Shut up. Shut up!
Why is this odd? Because one of the books in her room, The Lively Art of Writing, is one often favored by homeschoolers and their parents and/or teachers. Whether the book's presence in her room is a hint that Regina has hidden depths, an interest in writing beyond a burn book, or just a fun Easter egg from the set dressers, we can only guess.
This girl is the nastiest skank bitch I've ever met.
Number 8, The Wrong Elephant. Cady Heron is the protagonist and is dropped into high school life after being homeschooled while living in Africa. She naturally has trouble adjusting, but she does make friends who have positive and negative influences on her. Cady also develops a crush on Regina's ex-boyfriend, Aaron.
Even though I wasn't allowed to like Aaron, I was still allowed to look at him and think about him and talk to him.
When she shows Aaron around her room, a picture is seen of Cady riding an elephant. Despite Cady growing up in Africa, the elephant seen in the photo is an Asian one. While we'll grant that it could have been rehabilitated back from a zoo or something, it still seems far more likely that it was intended to be an African one, and this was just a mistake.
You're not listening to me.
Oh no, it was coming up again. Word vomit. No, wait a minute.
What is this?
Actual vomit.
Number 7, Odd Time for a Talent Show.
Don't look at me. Every day is so wonderful.
Mean Girls features a famed talent show sequence featuring a rapping performance and a risque performance of Jingle Bell Rock by the Plastics. This in itself is fairly obvious, but what's really odd about the talent show is when it takes place. According to a poster in the girls' bathroom, the date the event was held on was November 27th, 2003. Not only is the month a little premature for something Christmas-related, you heard us, retailers, but the 27th was also that year's Thanksgiving. You're telling us the kids attended an event at school on a US national holiday? As if.
That is so fetch.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Number 6, A Flimsy Ruse.
Oh my god, I remember this.
Ugh, I haven't looked at that in forever.
Here, check it out, Cady.
We mentioned Regina George's poison pen earlier. The main evidence is her burn book, a journal filled with hurtful gossip about everyone in school, students and teachers included. To get back at Cady and the other Plastics after she's ousted from the group, Regina omits their names from the book and includes some dirt on herself to make it seem like they were responsible for writing it, making them social pariahs. Except it's all handwritten, and no one thinks to check Karen, Gretchen, or Cady's handwriting against the writing in the burn book. Seems like it would be pretty easy to exonerate them.
Yeah, she's trying to make it look like we wrote it, but really, she wrote it.
Miss Wieners, why would Regina refer to herself as a fugly slut?
Number 5, Shakespearean Queen Bees. In another Christmas-related moment, Damian delivers candy canes to students, leading to the aforementioned Glen Coco line.
Glen Coco? Fall for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco.
While most are probably paying more attention to Damian's admittedly hilarious delivery, the background of the scene contains a classical Easter egg related to the film's plot. The Shakespeare quote on the blackboard is from The Two Noble Kinsmen, which features 3 queens asking for revenge for the deaths of their husbands. 3 queens fit well with the 3 queen bees, or 4 of the plastics, yeah?
Fine. You can walk home, bitches.
Watch where you're going, fat ass.
Number 4, Ms. Norbury is a piano virtuoso. During the aforementioned talent show, the Plastics nearly faced disaster during their performance after losing their CD player and the music they'd prepared. However, Cady begins singing Jingle Bell Rock and is joined by the others, with Ms. Norbury joining them on piano.
Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock.
Now, in case you didn't know, playing by ear can be quite difficult, even for professionals. So Ms. Norbury is not only an overworked, underpaid high school teacher / bartender who drives a Trans Am, what? But she's also an amazing piano player. Maybe her third job is as a music teacher or a lounge player.
I pushed myself into working 3 jobs. And now I'm gonna push you, because I know you're smarter than this.
Number 3, Cady copies Regina before replacing her. In her attempts to take Regina and the rest of the Plastics down from within the group, Cady inadvertently becomes more like Regina over time.
Why were you talking to Janis Ian?
I don't know. I mean, she's so weird. She just, came up to me and started talking to me about crack.
While this can easily be seen after she's already taken Regina's place, given that Cady starts wearing hoop earrings, there are some signs beforehand too.
Hey guys.
You look awesome.
I know, right?
One of the more prominent indicators is the necklace with the letter C on the end that Cady begins wearing, in imitation of the R1 that Regina wears. Subtle foreshadowing is always fun to find no matter the film.
That Cady girl is hot. She might even be hotter than Regina George.
Number 2, Cady's weird racism. Although generally pretty intelligent, Cady makes a surprisingly dumb and racist mistake early on in the film. While trying to get to know her fellow students, she attempts to speak Swahili to black kids in the cafeteria.
Jumbo!
What?
Trying to fit in and falling back on something familiar is one thing, but did Cady honestly believe that the students were from Africa? Did she, someone who grew up there, not realize that Swahili is just one of literally thousands of languages spoken on the continent? Is she unaware of American history and that most black people in the US had ancestors who were African slaves who lost much of their culture? Like, what the actual hell, Cady?
So if you're from Africa, why are you white?
Oh my god, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're white.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Janis and Damian's map. When she first arrives at North Shore High, Cady is completely ignorant of the social hierarchy of the school.
Here. This map is gonna be your guide to North Shore.
Thankfully, her new friends Janis and Damian manage to fill her in on everything she needs to know. Part of their education includes a map of the cafeteria and the surrounding environs.
Cool Asians, varsity jocks, unfriendly black hotties, girls who eat their feelings.
This map contains plenty of blink and you'll miss it details, including where each clique sits in the lunchroom, the typical menu items served, as well as a warning that the nearby woods are prone to makeout sessions and sexual activity. Useful info indeed. What other juicy details have you noticed in Mean Girls? Share with us in the comments section.
Can I just say that we don't have a clique problem at this school? And some of us shouldn't have to take this workshop because some of us are just victims in the situation?